What do you guys follow rules in the villages? Give me a break. You're as crazy as they get out there.
I'm going to have to inject myself on something. You know, it's not like me to inject my...
Oh, not at all like you.
This isn't a good idea.
Yeah, it's not. It's really not my style to inject myself into matters or to opine on much. That's are you snickering like are you doing a mumbly over there?
I mean, that's not how you roll at all.
You're like snickering like mumbly, like that. How do you, I can't even do that. You're mumbly from the old cartoons. Yeah,
yeah.
That's it.
It's more of a wheeze.
Yeah.
Yes.
Asthmatic.
What was that? Catch that pigeon, catch that pigeon. The Wacky Racers, wasn't that the with Dastardly and all those? Remember that?
I recall them. I wasn't.
All right, so you're laughing about me saying that I don't normally inject myself into other people's business?
You are one to historically hold your tongue and reserve judgment and not necessarily share your opinion, especially where your opinion is A, not wanted, or B, not appreciated.
That's not my style.
No, it's not how you roll.
I don't do that much.
Never.
Roxanne yesterday, this was off air.
Mm-hmm.
Why did this come up?
Is this about the dresses?
Yes, it's about the dresses.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my gosh.
And I have saved this. I clung on to this.
Are you kidding me? This is a big deal to you? You're losing sleep over this?
First of all, did you hear the promo? Did you hear the teaser I did?
I know. I try not to listen to when it's...
So after the show, every day, as soon as we finish the show, just before 10 o'clock every day, I come up with something that we're going to talk about the next day. And I do a little 10, 12-second little promo for the program. Coop, do you have the promo from yesterday? Do you have it? All right, roll it. You know, it's not my intention to get in the middle of Roxanne's parenting for her 4-year-old daughter, but sometimes things are so egregious, I got to jump in. Tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock, MJ Morning Show here on Q105. Hey, look at that. I'm paying it off, baby. I said 8 o'clock. We're talking about it at 8 o'clock.
Hi.
Woo.
All right, so, put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Well.
All right, so... What'd you say?
Well, Ted's very happy about it.
Well, I mean, MJ, you did it one day out of 20, so good.
Well. All right. So, how did this come up? You mentioned...
Well, Doug was mad at me because he was trying to get my daughter dressed for school yesterday, and she was giving him a hard time. And it's because we were off for a week, and I have a little bit of a different style with her when it comes to wardrobe.
All right. First of all, you got to stop this. You have got to nip this right now. You got to stop this. This is going to be problematic. This is going to be psychologically damaging. This is a problem. So here's the deal. So Roxanne, you allow your daughter to do this, but Doug didn't really know about. Explain.
It's a little different on school days. Here's the deal. My daughter has her own fashion sense. She likes to dress herself. That's a big thing for 4-year-olds. They can do it.
Yeah, half of them are in dress or princess dresses.
Yeah. So precisely, Froggy. So she likes to wear 2 dresses at once because that's her style.
Okay, that's weird.
That's her thing. This is
screwed up.
Okay.
Let her finish. Let her finish.
You're acting like, look, I'm strict in my household when it comes to manners, please and thank yous, obedience, running out in front of a car. I'm strict with safety.
Wait a minute,
but when it comes to dressing,
you don't let your kids run out in front of cars?
I'm not like, be creative when you cross the street, put on a blindfold and walk backwards. No, that's where you have to follow laws and be obedient. But when it comes to how you want to dress, that is creativity. That is style. So I am preparing my child to think outside the box.
You're letting her wear 2 layers of clothes. So she's got dress number 1.
Yes.
She's wearing dress number 1. And then you allow her to put dress number 2 over dress number 1?
The Thanksgiving photos were beautiful. She had on dress number 1 and then a big princess dress over it. And it was very creative.
But she's going to school with 2 dresses on?
MJ, hold on. Her child identifies as a dual dresser.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a big deal.
Thank you.
Yeah, so what's the big deal?
My kid wears his shirts on his legs and his pants on where his shirt would be, so it's not even a big deal. I
wear my tighty whities on my feet.
Yeah.
Seriously. I mean, listen, if that's how you identify, there's no wrong anymore. There's no right either.
No, and here's the thing. Our children, everyone in this room, our kids, even yours, MJ, they're going to be competing against robots. Are robots going to come up with the idea to wear 2 dresses?
What the hell are you talking about?
Time for competition. fashion. Give me my dresses.
Give me 2 dresses. Give me 2
Right.
2 dresses.
It is not normal for you to allow your daughter.
It's creativity. It's free range thinking. Don't cloud yourself with boundaries of clothing.
She's 4.5 years old, and you probably need to stop this before it gets out of hand. That she's putting dress number 1 on, and then she puts dress number 2 over top of that, and goes to school with 2 dresses.
Who cares? It's not like she's wearing a sweatshirt with obscenities on it.
But what is the purpose? What is the justification for her wearing 2 dresses?
Because she's learning to feel good about herself and mixing and matching and putting styles together. She could be like the next fashion designer. Again, creative pursuits are going to help you later in life when she's going to crack through the algorithms of life. Instead of be stuck in this robotic, crazy world.
Is she going to wear 2 dress girl?
Is she going to wear 2 bras? Does she wear 2 sets of panties?
I used to wear 2 bras when I was in 8th grade because more padding made me look like I had more.
Mommy, I want to wear 3 dresses today.
Yeah.
Then what?
Yeah. Where does it end? You know what? We ought to go to phones on this.
5 dress day.
All right. Am I being a busybody? Do I have like a reason here? Do you think it's Roxanne claims that her kid is wearing 2 sets of clothing, one on top of the other, 2 dresses, and I think it's bizarre, and I think you ought to stop this now, that this could potentially be psychologically damaging.
You should see what I let her do in the kitchen, because that's another area of creativity.
Hold on to that thought. Hold on. Let's go to phones on this. Am I overstepping my bounds here, folks? Am I injecting my business where it doesn't belong? Or am I right to point this out to Roxanne that you got to stop your 4-year-old from wearing 2 dresses to school? 2 dresses, 2 sets of clothing. That this is not going to end well.
Let me be clear. That's Doug's problem. He's got to figure out what she's got to wear to school. This is just for us.
Let me give out the phone number, 800-990-1047. I want to go to phones on this. Am I overstepping my bounds here? Does my nose need to get out of this business, or do I have the right to say, hey, Roxanne, that's not normal, and you got to stop this now? All right. I want to hear from listeners right now on this. 800-990-1047. Is this normal behavior? Should Roxanne let this continue and encourage this? Or should Roxanne stop this now? 800-990-1047. That's the number to get in. Am I being a busybody? Do I need to mind my own business? Or do I have the right to be concerned? 800-990-1047. We'll go to phones here in just a second. 800-990-1047. And then the other thing we learned is Roxanne lets her daughter fry up salmon on a hot stove at 4 years old in the kitchen.
Oh, that's training.
I'm standing right there.
Yeah, and if the kid's wearing 2 dresses, she's actually fine. I mean, what's something going to splatter? There's 2 dresses. You're fine. No problem.
Honey, if the water's boiling, that's when it's okay to drink.
Next, she's going to wear that padded dog bite suit that the cops train with. You know that?
Yes, the dog attack suit.
Or that fire suit. The fire suit. That,
I got attacked by those. Those work. Remember the 3 dogs?
They're a lifesaver.
Oh, man. Look at the phones. The phones have exploded here.
Listen, at that age, MJ, don't you remember? It's all about keeping the kid happy.
All right. 800-990-1047. Let's go to phones. 800-990-1047. Andrea is in St. Petersburg. Andrea, do I have a right to be concerned that Roxanne's daughter is wearing 2 dresses to school every day?
No, absolutely not.
So I don't have a right to be. I should what? I should butt out?
I believe you should butt out, and here's why. I have a 5-year-old daughter who dresses the way that she wants to in a world where we have way too revealing clothing for little girls of their age group. So if she wants to layer up, more power to her.
But is that normal to wear 2 separate dresses, one and then one on top of it?
Absolutely. My 5-year-old daughter does the same stuff.
Thank you, Andrea. You can't even explain.
You need to get these weirdo kids together for a play date.
Yeah, let's do it.
Go weirdo play dates with Roxanne.
Andrew, are you working in a steel mill?
No problem.
Sounds like you're in a foundry.
My gosh.
Andrea, thanks for the call. That could be the worst hands-free I ever heard.
Ever.
Andrea, thanks for the call. Thanks for listening. All right, Chelsea is in Newport Richey. Hello, Chelsea. You're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Hi. I think it's completely normal. People up north double up on clothing when it gets cold outside, so you're wearing double shirts, double pants, double socks.
Yeah, but this is not up north. This is Florida. Now, granted, we have some chilly mornings sometimes in the winter, but a 4-year-old thinking it's normal to put on 2 dresses We're not talking about layering. We're not talking about wearing a dress and then maybe having a sweater over the dress and then maybe a parka. We're talking about two.
That's a construct we've created. Why is it not normal? Why is it not normal?
At 4 years old, their brains are developing, and not only that, they're very finding their sense of self right now.
But that's the point. The point is the brains are developing, and if you normalize wearing multiple layers of dresses, that might be odd.
It's not odd at all.
All right. Okay.
All right.
You can
Dressing
come to
like
the play date
Mary
show, Chelsea.
Todd.
I guess I'm just a dopey wiener over here.
Mary Todd Lincoln.
I mean, back in those days, didn't they wear like 50 dresses?
My grandmother tells a story that when she came to America on the boat, she would only bring one suitcase, so she wore 4 dresses.
See, there you go.
There you go.
All right, back to the phones. Oh, look, it's Eric. And Eric, you know where Eric's calling from?
The Villages?
Nice guess.
All right,
I just saw how excited he
Eric
got.
is in the Villages. Hello, Eric. You're on the MJ Morning Show. Welcome. Hold on a second. I got the wrong button to push. All right, Eric, you're on. Go ahead.
Roxanne, I'm sorry. I have to side with MJ. That's ridiculous.
Oh, what do you guys follow rules in the Villages? Give me a break. You're as crazy as they get out there.
Roxanne, let him
Well,
see.
that just happens to be where I'm passing through. I don't live in the Villages. I'm just passing through right now. But I raised 4 daughters, and my children were not allowed to go out of the house unless they were appropriately dressed. They only wore 2 layers of clothing up top if it was below 30 degrees. I love you, Roxanne, but I got to disagree. I think that's asinine, absolutely ridiculous.
Look at
It's
that.
the craziest thing I've ever heard.
You can
Look
call
at
Doug
that.
and you guys can commiserate, Eric.
Eric, where are you from? If you're driving through the Villages now, where are you from?
Oh, I'm from Tampa. I'm just passing through the Villages right now.
And our signal, 104.7, is coming in nicely up in the Villages?
Oh, clear and crisp. Of course, I have a signal booster in my 18-wheeler, so that's helpful.
Oh, I got you. All right, so you drive
Nice.
it. What are you hauling today?
Well, right now I've got some fertilizer, but I'm the driver, if you remember, that had the Betsy Ross flag shoes about 3 years ago. Remember when I called your snit show? I had that load of Betsy Ross flag shoes.
That's right.
Betsy Ross flag shoes.
Yeah.
Eric, you sound like a nerd.
No, that's right. He called my Schnitz show. He had, and what was the story? The Betsy Ross flag shoes, were they being recalled or something?
Nike had recalled them after they had shipped out 22 million pairs.
It was,
I remember that.
It was related to Kaepernick that he came out against Nike because they came out with these shoes.
Yeah, the Betsy Ross flag shoes, and he had a whole tractor trailer loaded with the Nike Betsy Ross flag shoes. Hey, thanks for the call, Eric. And
Thanks, Eric. Just kidding.
Keep in touch. I love you participating. All right, Stacy's in St. Petersburg. Stacy, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Roxanne's daughter, 4 years old, wearing 2 dresses. Is that normal?
You know, I love all of you guys, and MJ, you're the best. But you are completely in the wrong on this. If she wants to let her wear 2 dresses, and this child is 4 years old, and she's teaching her those things like those morals, those values, those behaviors, those rights, wrongs, don't, run out in the street, eventually allowing her to have these choices at 4 years old is going to make her confident enough that when she is of age to make the important decisions, the fact that she was allowed to have choices and be able to make choices and know that it's okay to do that, I fully believe that if she brought up the other way with all those morals and values and everything as well.
Are you getting pulled over?
Pull over, man. Pull
There's
over.
an ambulance. There's an ambulance. I'm sorry.
That's all right. I just want to make sure you're not getting pulled over.
Talking morals and values. Ooh,
Yeah.
that's deep, Stacy. I love all that. Thank you.
Stacy, listen, I'm getting dressed down by all these callers now. Speaking of dress, I'm getting dressed down. Stacy, thanks for the call. Karina is in Clearwater. Hi, Karina. You're on the MJ Morning Show.
Hey, MJ. Listen, I'm a preschool teacher going back to school to be a kindergarten teacher. I'm going to tell you that Roxanne's raising one of the more brilliant children. The more creative you're going to allow them at a young age, the more outside-the-box thinkers we're going, and we need those right now.
So you think that her daughter wanting to wear 2 dresses, one on top of the other, that's brilliance?
Yeah, that's giving her the kids have to follow enough rules as it is. If you're giving them some autonomy on what they're getting to dress in, it's raising an outside-the-box critical thinker, and that's what we need in this world.
Look at Lady Gaga. She wore a dress of meat, and now she's the star of, what show is it?
Gucci.
Gucci, you see?
The only thing the thing that I would suggest, Roxanne, is that you let her help do laundry.
Oh, instead of cooking salmon.
And
yeah.
Karina, before I let you roll, where are you going to get your education degree to become a kindergarten teacher?
St. Petersburg College. Go Titans.
Fantastic. Listen, good luck with that, and let us know when you get your degree, and call us back when you get your first kindergarten gig.
I will. Thanks.
Thanks. All right, Stacy's in Tampa. Man, I'm getting smacked down here.
Yeah, you are.
All right, Stacy is in Tampa. Hello, Stacy. Stacy, are you there?
Is that me?
Yes. Are you Stacy?
Oh, it's Cece.
It's what?
Cece.
Yes, in Spanish.
Yeah, Cece. Hey,
Like the pizza.
It's Cece, not Stacy.
Sounded like Cece.
Yeah, he's not that far off.
What's
All right, Cece, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Go ahead.
Hi, guys. Thanks for having me. So I find it interesting that right before me a teacher called, because I'm also a teacher, a preschool teacher, and kids who come in with those layers and layers of clothes, that has got to be the most annoying, most difficult thing to deal with in the world. From a mother's perspective, I also don't let my child do that because I send her to daycare. I don't want something with that. I want to look presentable all the time. She's a reflection of me. If you're talking about creativity, I could see her maybe trying to create a piece of clothing or something, but layering it on just sounds unnecessary.
Yep. But it's not even layered separate clothing items. It's two dresses, wearing one dress and then the other dress on top, which I think is dope.
One for the after party.
For the after party. Hey, Cece, thanks for the call. All right, look at the phones on this. All right, a few more. Shannon is in Seminole. Shannon, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi, Shannon.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
I just wanted to say I have 10-year-old twins, boy-girl twins, and my son he couldn't care less what he wears. My daughter has a very, very strong opinion on what she wears, and I let her pick and choose. And ultimately, it really has made my life easier. We're getting ready to go to New York. I have to pack for my son because he would probably throw in a T-shirt and a pair of shorts. My daughter already has her suitcase packed and is ready to go.
All right.
She knows what she wants to wear, and it makes her feel confident and confident in her own decisions.
I just think that my intuition was this is just going to screw up Roxanne's daughter in the head. But Shannon, thanks. All right, let me grab two more, and I got to move on here. Here's another one. I'm going to get smacked down. Donna's in St. Pete. Hi, Donna.
Hi.
Welcome.
I agree with Roxanne.
Thank you.
I remember as a child wearing a crinoline and a T-shirt and then a dress, and so that's about the same thing.
Wearing a Kremlin like the Russian government?
Like the slip that goes underneath and it poofs your dress out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I know what you're talking about.
All right.
Oh.
Hey, thanks, Donna. Appreciate the call. All right, one more, and I got to move on. Donna's in Lakeland. Donna, you got the last word on this.
This is Gianna.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, did I say Donna?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Gianna. Gianna, you have the last word on this. That was my fault.
Oh, I love having the last word.
Ooh, Gianna.
Come on, take control of the situation, baby.
Gianna,
Take control, baby.
My personal opinion, if you can even get a 2 to 4 year old to keep one set of clothes on without running around buck-ass naked, you're doing good.
Sounds like you got a whole other
She
problem.
wants to wear two. More power to her.
She's on the proper side right now, so we'll keep her there.
Thank you, Gianna. She sounds like she's in control.